Welcome to the video. My name is Sane. Happy to have you here. So in this one, I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing right now for our LinkedIn system to get anywhere from 5 to 6 appointments every single day with this. And you can do the same. If you only have one account, you can realistically expect 1 to 2 appointments per day. But the people that are going to be coming into your calendar are usually going to be very qualified. So let's get this straight into it. Now, what I'm going to walk you through is the Sales Navigator campaign and the normal LinkedIn campaign, which is free to run, and anybody can do this. So let's first go through the free campaign. Now, how this works is we connect with people, right? We're going to find people in our niche that we want to connect with. And this is going to be applicable for any B2B service business. So even if you're in the SaaS, if you're an agency owner, if you're a consultant, a B2B coach, is going to be applicable for your business. So what you're going to do is connect with your niche. First of all, you're going to make sure that your niche is actually on LinkedIn. But you're going to connect with your niche. And once they connect with you back, which about 50% of them should do, if you have your profile optimized in the right way, what you're going to do then is send them a personal selfie video message. And we're going to do that in a very specific way. So here's a structure on how this is going to look like. So you're going to send them a selfie video message, first saying, let me give you an example how this is actually going to look like in practice. Let me give it to you. Hey John, it's Anna here. Hope you're having an amazing day, man. The reason I'm reaching out and recording the video for you is because I was taking a look at your profile. I saw that you were in the same space as one of our clients, Alex, and we just got him 60 appointments last month, on commission basis, without ads or retainers. So let me know if I can send you over some more information, man, and no worries if not. So this is how I would record a video, and this is how I do it. So the framework goes as follows. You want to do a personal greeting, state a case study or your credibility drop, then you're going to give them a promise plus a risk reversal. So what you can promise to them and a guarantee or something that you have in place that's going to make them feel safe. And then you're going to ask for the permission to send an extended Loom video over, which I'm going to just walk you through on how to do that. And then you're going to say no worries if not, just don't see this as a spam. The quality you want to use is exactly what I just did. You want to be sharp, clear, calm, confident, and friendly. No, don't think about the friendly part too much. You just want to be sharp and confident. This is the main thing because that's what business owners care about. And you don't want to be robotic or over the head, nothing like that, and monotonous. That's not something that you're going to do. You want to be confident and sharp. That's the main principle to extract here. And then if they don't respond to the selfie message, you're going to follow up 2 times saying something, hey, did you see that message? Let me know your thoughts. And you can drop voice notes, whatever you want to do. Everything works. Most of the things works, not everything. But this is what you want to do with the selfie message. Now the next thing, as I said, the follow-ups, and then we're going to do the mini pitch, which I'm going to walk you through after I explain to you the Sales Navigator system. But once we send them this mini pitch, we are going to do 8 follow-ups if they don't reply. And once they do, like once the people go through those 8 follow-ups, most of them are gonna either say they're not interested anymore or they're gonna book in. You're not gonna get anybody who ghosts you completely. So this is the follow-ups that we use right now. So you can do some bump up follow-ups where you just, bump the message, bump the initial Loom video that you sent, and then you're going to send the memes. This is what we use as a pattern interrupt, and these are the memes that I'm sending. You can see the Matrix meme. And what I did is I put my face in ChatGPT, and I asked him to generate this meme. I uploaded an image of my face, and I uploaded the image of the meme, and I asked it to generate this meme. AI generated meme. And then I edited text in Canva. So this is what you can do. It's very simple. And this is what we use for the follow-up examples to the people who don't reply to the Loom video. Now, just quickly to walk you through the Sales Navigator campaign. This is for those of you who are going to have the budget at least $80 per month to run the system. And this is really just to double down on this system. Because with this one, you can book 1 appointment per day. And if you're also running this one, you can book another appointment per day. So if you're running both, you can realistically book 40 appointments per month. Realistically, probably more because I'm getting a 6% appointment booking rate through this system. So what you're going to do in this is instead of sending them the selfie videos, because we can't do that on Sales Navigator, you're going to send them something called in-mail initiation message. And the goal with this is to get the prospect engaged and interested to hear more about what we have to offer. This way is going to be more simple to really get a reply from them. And because if we don't want to pitch them straight away, that's not something that we want to do. Because there's a couple of reasons we don't want to do that. First reason is the replies are going to drop and the appointment booking rate is going to drop, and it's going to they're just going to report you and maybe get your account restricted. So here are 3 templates that you can use and utilize if you're running Sales Navigator. You can read them out here. So just to give you the first example, hey, first name, if there was a strategy that could help you get 55 ready to close appointments on commission basis, would you be open to hearing more? So this is what you can send. And after they say, yeah, send me more information, we're going to send them the exact same Loom video message that we do in the connector campaign. And then also 8 follow-ups until we get them booked in or they tell us to fuck off. Now, let's talk about the mini pitch. So this is going to be the Loom video that you're going to be sending them over. Now, what you need for this exact process, you need the Loom AI business plan. Now, you can do this. You can do a pre-recorded video, or you can record every Loom personally if you want to. But what I would recommend to really scale this up and to make it as automated as possible, you want to get Loom AI business plan, and this is what I have. And what it essentially is going to be able to do for you is you can see on the screen right here, you can edit audio variables, right? So you can record one video and say, let's say a name John, right? You can say John. Hey John, I'm recording this video for you personally. Now let me explain how our program works. Now you can essentially switch John to Alex and Alex to Nick and Nick to Manuel. You can see all of these examples that I have, and I was doing this. This is just like a new test that we're running on this Loom. And you can do a ton more tests, and it's going to seem more accurate. And what the Loom is going to do is going to learn from your voice, and then from your voice is going to change what you say. So it's a bit advanced. But what you can also do is just record a pre-recorded video or record, for every prospect, a actual personal video, and that's going to convert better. But if you're doing this at scale, realistically, you either want to get just a pre-recorded video or use these audio variables. Now, the structure of the Loom video should be as follows. You want to appreciate them giving you the permission. So you want to say something like, hey there, John, thanks for giving me the permission. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And then what you're going to do is very quickly introduce yourself, because people don't care that much about you. They only care about what is it in for them, what they can get from you. So you're going to very quickly introduce yourself just to build up some credibility, about 10 to 15 seconds. And then what you're going to do is show your results. Or if you don't have any results, you're going to talk about your offer and the industry case studies, right? Now, what I would do in this case, if let's say you're in the gym niche, right? You're helping gyms. I would just take the most popular gym ads and put them in the slides and say how well they converted. And I wouldn't say they're from me. I would just say that they're from other industry experts that I've been learning from, or some bullshit like that. Now, what you can do is just put a lot of results and credibility, and then you're also going to put the offer in and talk about your risk reversal, which is going to be your guarantee. Do you work on commissions? Do you only get paid after they do? Do you have a money back guarantee? Whatever you have in place, you're going to be talking about that. Of course, case studies and social proof. And then you're going to give them a vague explanation of how your system, how your mechanism or strategy works, right? So the vehicle on how you actually get them that promise. So if you're running ads, just take this as an example once again. You don't want to be talking about meta pixels. You don't want to be talking about meta ads library and some bullshit like that. What you want to be talking about is really the mechanism, your unique way. Maybe, if you integrate AI with meta, just talk about that. Just talk about the shiny objects, because that's what people are attracted to. And that's how we're going to get them on the call. And then at the end, you're going to give them a call to action where you're going to just say, so look, John, I want to really speak with you. I was looking through your profile and I really want to speak with you. So look, on the call, I'm just going to ask you some questions, explain our strategy, and then at the end, you can decide what you want to do with this information. So this is what I usually do on the calls, and I really want to have a call like that with you because I really love your business, blah, blah, blah. This is what you're going to do on the CTA section. So this is how you can run LinkedIn successfully in 2026. This works amazingly well. I'm getting about a 6% appointment booking rate on my system, the connector system, and about 3% appointment booking rate on the email system, because realistically with the connector campaign you'll be able to do about 15 messages per day on one account, but with the sales navigator campaign you'll be able to do about 50. So if you mix both of the systems, you'll be doing about 65. But this really does depend on how many people connect with you back and how big of a network you already have. But realistically, you'll be booking one appointment per day of those 15 messages that you send, and it might seem unrealistic, but just try it out and let me know in the comments once you do it.